Welcome to SGL, the SGL show, Spiritual Guided Light. I'm Spiritually Guided Light, and this is going to be your Sunday divine guidance for the first week of August. I'm trying to get these here. Let's go ahead. Okay. Before we start, I just want everyone to just, you know how I am. I'm really like to, what I'm trying to say is, um, just acknowledging the fact of wanting to get confirmation or seeking out answers that bring you at a peace of mind, gives you guidance, gives you comfort, understanding, and just really taking out the initiative to say, self, I thank you for taking out the time to care for me, right? Simply by breathing in and out. All right, so let's go ahead. You're definitely royalty. Treat yourself as such. You know, I believe in royalty essence, royalty upbringing, but I do not believe in um, personally. Just keep an open mind. I'm not saying this is what you need to believe, but I do not believe in sitting on a throne because you can be uh, taken out of that throne, right? I believe in being in royalty essence, right? Royalty practices, but no. I'm going to literally take out the time so that I can be able to explain that. So there will be a segment episodes, especially for you. I'm unable at this time to explain why I do not believe in teaching people to be a king and a queen on a throne. There's trickery, there's egos, there's taking, even though there is nobility, but most people who are noble are poisoned, right? Set up. Why place yourself there when you can take your ordained place in royalty as God's child, the infinite of being? You know what? Let me go ahead and create my note here so that I will remember. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with your divine guidance. Which is Damsfly brings direction. A damsfly is in the dragonfly family. Okay, this is just simply black and white. Wild and crazy, rebel energy, the beauty of death, resurrection, transformation, um, the, the beauty of holding pain and transferring that darkness into light, right? Having a balance of hues, right? Experience the pose um, of acknowledging If I have not experienced, I would not have this essence of direction. Okay, let's go ahead and read your divine guidance for the first week of August. You may not see it coming, but a major change within you or in your life is headed your way. You will be able to handle it with more skill and grace than you may have believed possible. Do what it takes to keep yourself feeling positive and happy more often than not. We all have our ups and downs, but if you are not feeling happy with something in your life, know that you have the power to change it, even if radical, re, re, radical, even if radical change will be required to bring you happiness, you've got the power to do it. Have faith. Okay, your universal love of extension is the reflection pool. Emotions are a complex thing, but when allowed can show you a deeper truth. Take space today for your emotions, write them down, feel how they reside within your body, and let them be without judgment. I'm going to put some masculine energy on here. Make sure you tune in, check out the reflection pool, okay, reading, as well as the universal extension reading. Masculine energy here. We have the Seven of Swords, being prepared, being divinely guided, looking at it in a positive view, right? Bringing the sun in the night, right? Also allowing the moon to guide the light as well. There's a balance there, okay? True light and true sun in the night, in the darkness, and being guided and being provided the tools necessary that is needed. Okay? Your feminine energy is the two of inspirations, having sight, having foresight without having to use a telescope, seeing every jagged, rigid, fine line clear as daylight. Source energy, divine guidance, right? Knowing when to seek so that you don't become blind, right? Moths die off by getting too close to the light, right? This is not a deer lost like a deer with the headlight. This is uh, butterflies don't go to light. Moths do. And they die off from the light when too close to it, right? Become blind. So your universal love of extension, right, for the first week of August is emotions are complex. Emotions are complex things, but when allowed, can show you a deeper truth. Take space today for your emotions, write them down, feel how they reside within your body, and let them be without judgment. Yes, sometimes we need confirmation because you don't need to rush what is rightly yours, especially when you have um, um, affirmed and called out a manifestation that is rightfully good for you to keep you aligned. Okay, let's go ahead and give you some direction. Email me at spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com with your questions or feedback. There is no wrong answer. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, security. Yes, and that's exactly what I was going to say about the Seven of Swords in a positive light. Um, yeah, leaving your worries behind, acknowledging those worries. Your strength came from those worries. Of saying, no, I'm not going to be in a sunken place. I'm not going to overthink something that doesn't even exist, right? Gaining control of your thoughts, gaining control of your surrounding, your existence, your stance, right? Don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territory, try a new venture, invest in a business, or seek new opportunities. Be sure not to become overly greedy and hoarding your wealth. Without risk, there is no reward. You've managed to accumulate a significant amount of material wealth after working very hard to get to this point you are at now. You are loved. At the top, at the bottom, move on. Fill in the blank. I truly believe this is move on out of those thoughts, because if we're in those thoughts, it can cause us to make decisions, especially if they're dealing with people. And when people are in our presence, we can become vulnerable. Yes, forgive. Move on. You have to fill in the blank of what that is. Let's go ahead and pull shadow side, because the listener needs to move on from. I think the listener needs to move on from definitely stuck. You need to move on from being stuck. Okay? Move on from being stuck, because you are, whether you believe it or not, your foundation is solid. And those who are there for you are going to stand up for you. They're going to speak highly of you. Your good deeds are not going to be evil spoken of. Okay? You have filtered out your pool. You have moved forward. Yes, not your responsibility to beg people to move forward or to get what it is of what your direction and your vision. Okay? And pertaining to vision, let me pull an entrepreneur card. Sometimes we just have to say, thank you. Moving on. Moving on. Knowing how to the right way. This experience of your divine guidance of this dance fly brings direction. You know how to engage professionally. You know how to get yourself out of situations now. You know, don't keep explaining yourself, right? Be smart, be intuitive of moving forward, right? Because you now know how to serve. You know how to serve. Now that you know how to serve, teach people how to serve. Remember when you were stubborn? So don't take it personal for those whom you are teaching and mentoring how to serve. They'll get it. It's not your job to rush them to understand it. It's your job to keep moving forward. Okay, that is your divine guidance for the first week of Sunday. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you. Make sure you follow and subscribe the SGL Show here, as well as you can check out our YouTube channel. The link is in the description box as well for your personal readings. You can click that link. Make sure you copy and paste. All right. Talk to you soon. No, not talk to you soon. Sending love and grace, and in return, till we meet again.